All right, y'all, it is late. Let's go look at the clock. 12:39. So this right here was a quarter pounder with cheese deluxe. And the guy that was on the grill knew how to make it right. This will get tossed out the window. I'll break it up to give to the birds. But I wasn't gonna film, right? But look at this. This This sandwich was so sloppy. It was so good. They well salted the burger. Look at that. Look at that quarter pounder with cheese. And it's on my keto bread. But look at it. It is so good. When a sandwich is sloppy like this, you know somebody took some time. I mean, it wasn't sloppy like they just slapped it on any kind of way. It was exactly how I asked it. Lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, salt, pepper, and mayo. And it just turned out so good. And the burger is it's smashed. It's not like the quarter pounder used to be. It is smashed, and I prefer smashed. So instead of French fries, which you know I would have loved to have, I just ate my pork rinds, y'all. But that's not that's not all we're going to talk about. I'm going to move this over. Let me get my drinks and stuff. So we get a free McCrispy. And the McCrispy, I love. If y'all remember, many, many, many years ago, I did a taste test when I had my first Popeyes chicken sandwich. This is so good. As you can see, I bit into there, but it's just plain, and I ate the pickles off. But look how flat that sandwich is. Usually the McCrispy is like really, really thick, but it was free. I can't complain. It was well seasoned. It's tender. It's juicy. I mean, look how I bit into it, right? I mean, look at that texture. The boucher bun is so good. What I would do is I would just take a bite right off of these edges just for the sake of being able to taste that bun. But I didn't. I didn't. All right, now what I do not recommend is this. This tastes so cheap. It tastes so plastic. I didn't like it, but the texture looks good. I just didn't like the way it tastes. I'm going to try again. And for all you keto people, this is birthday food. It's not that bad, but it's a different seasoning to me, just to me, than the McCrispy sandwich. All right, so let's get on to the next thing, and that is what's in this bag right here. All right, this right here is heavy. You know you are impressed when you lift this and you feel the weight of this container. You know something good is in here because this is so friggin' heavy. Are you ready to see? All right, let me see if it's upside. No, it's not. This is from Wawa. Good gosh, y'all. Look at this sandwich. Caramelized onions, jalapenos, pickles. This is called pepper jack cheese. Oh man, I forgot everything that's on it. It's pepper jack cheese, pickles, hot peppers, not sweet peppers, hot peppers, caramelized onions. And I forgot what this is called. I forgot the name of this sandwich, but it's a double cheeseburger, but it's got a name because it has this garlic aioli. What do you call it? Good night. I can't. But instead of the sauce that came with it, I didn't know what the carb content was, so I just got a spicy mustard and mayo. But for you beef lovers, I would never eat this. This is going to be dismantled, and I'm going to tell you what I would do. One burger per sandwich, okay? for another day. And I will divide up the sauces and the seasonings and all that other stuff. I told them to put salt on it. I hope they put too much. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to take a bite into this, and I'm going to let you guys know what it tastes like. Oh my gosh, I can't even hold it. All right. Oh, good gosh. I can't talk. That's been a thing lately. All right. Let's just taste the quality. Oh gosh. You ain't gonna believe me when I tell you. You're not. This burger tastes like Angus ground beef. The closest that it tastes to me is, think of Hardee's. Remember Hardee's mushroom burger? Remember their Angus burger? That is what this thing tastes like. But look, y'all, this is Wawa, okay? It tastes better than my quarter pounder with cheese. Just the ground beef alone. Look at the texture. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I gotta figure out a way to hold it and bite it so I can tell you. So hold on. Y'all, eating this without deli fries, you are doing yourself such a disadvantage if you do not get fries with this. I had to pull them apart just to get my mouth around it. So we've got the cheese and the mayo, pepper jack cheese and mayo on the bottom. Oh my gosh. And then we have all of the toppings. Oh, look at that. And it's got a kick to it because I got the spices. After eating this, I'm telling you, I don't even want that now. But if you have not tried Wawa, they have the best pickles. I love Wawa's pickles. There have been times, y'all, where I went to Wawa and ordered a cup of their pickles. It's not sweet. I don't know what you call it. I don't know if it's considered dill. I don't know if it's considered kosher. I just don't know. But let me see. Let me pull another one off. Look at that pickle. Golly. I don't know the name. I don't know what type of pickle this is. But it's just perfect. The texture is perfect. The flavor is perfect. And it does not taste cheap. It does not taste like it came out of a jar. You know what I mean? Whereas the pickles off of, let me see if there's a pickle on here. Is there a pickle? I don't see one. I probably ate it. Yeah, I did eat it. The pickle on McDonald's burgers tastes like it came out of a jar. Really, like a no-name jar. This Wawa for us is a deli. It's like a deli type style food, right? But their food is prepackaged and it is sent to them. And some stuff they make, you know, they don't even make it. They don't make anything from scratch there. I'm gonna put it to you straight, but it's deli style, as if they did make it there. You know, they're not going to be grilling the burgers. Everything's like frozen and put in some type of oven or microwave. But it is deli style. Their salads, their foods. Think of a combination of a real legitimate deli with a grill. Think of a truck, a food truck. That's what Wawa's food, some of Wawa's food tastes like. And this is I'm just going to save this bad boy for tomorrow. And I'm going to dismantle it. I've got 2 burgers. One for one day, one for another. Put it on my keto bread. I ain't even going to put it on the 0 net carb. This is going on keto bread. Making room for it. And so I'm just going to go ahead and finish that over there. And I'm just going to wipe this off. Clean it up so I don't have a mess everywhere. But I just wanted to say I recommend Hardee's quarter pound burgers. I recommend their cheeseburgers. I recommend their double cheese. There's no way I was just going to get one burger. It was no way. One burger was like $6 or $8. This was $10. When did you think we would ever pay $10 for a double cheeseburger? But it's not, I can't remember the name of it. But it's a specialty sandwich. You know, it comes with garlic aioli sauce, mayo, mustard. I think there's mushrooms and onions and mushrooms, caramelized onions, and Swiss cheese. But I like Swiss, but I said put pepper jack on mine. And I can't think of the name of it, you know? And you get all these toppings, you know. Is this burger worth $10? Yeah, it makes no sense to pay $10 for a burger, but yeah, it does. And if you get the fries, it would have been like $15. But I'm not a big fan of their fries. I like my fries plain. I don't want Obey on them. I don't want, I just like plain deli fries that are like thick. Not Western, but close to Western. So, I could have got a fry and just ate one French fry, or just two French fries for today. But I just had to share that with you guys. I'm sorry. That thing looks good. It looks good. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on and say hello. I want to thank every single person for all of their birthday wishes. You guys shocked me. The personal messages and the public messages. It was great. I told y'all for my birthday, I'm off today. This is Wednesday. I don't go walking. I don't exercise. Y'all, I took today off. And I got up early. I didn't even have to do any housework. My husband did all the housework, all of it. Then went to work himself. So that way, when I got up, there was nothing I had to do. Nothing really, except attend to myself. So I got up and I prayed and I stretched and I showered and got myself dressed and went over to my neighbor's house. And when I got there, to my surprise, she had a bag of birthday gifts for me and a big old card. And check out this card, y'all. Let me zoom in. Now, y'all know that one, Money Talks, came from my husband. Like, I would really want him to leave me money in a card. Unnecessary. But the other one is Power and Purpose, and you have both. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, you just don't realize, how powerful and purposeful you are. And I'm like, wow. So I spent that night with Kane, the dog. I spent time with Sammy, but Sammy wasn't doing too good because he got all of his shots today. And so he was kind of grumpy. So I just was gentle with him. But it was a good time, And so I am going to do some journaling, but I'm not filming it, but I'm going to do some journaling. And I'm going to get my YouTube videos together, get my watch list together, and maybe watch a movie. Oh, and by the way, speaking of movies, y'all, I'm not going to say do not. I keep looking at it. Look. Now, just imagine if this was on that bruschetta bun. The pretzel bun, this would be out of this world. I love it when my bun is buttered and toasted. And you know how on McDonald's, whenever you get a quarter pounder with cheese, it's buttered and toasted, and on the edges, I would like to nibble on the edges. And I did, y'all. I did. Look, there was melted cheddar cheese, American cheese, right around there. And I'm sorry. I had some. I had some. And I ain't regretting it. Nope, not today. So, yeah, I rented the movie The Home with Pete Davidson in it. I believe, you know what, y'all, you know how they experiment, the government experiments on animals. You know how they've experimented on prisoners, criminals. Why wouldn't they experiment on old folks that are in homes that are left to die? You know what I mean? So would I rent the movie again? No. Was it worth the amount that I paid to rent it? No. Did I like it? No. I would give it 3 stars, but it's the story behind it, the substance of it is what was profound and thought provoking. But the acting was okay, the cinematography was awesome, but you know, the acting was okay. You know, it's like you've got some comedians and people who mostly did comedy who are in a very serious role, you know, and they didn't, I'm not saying that they did bad, but yeah, so that was how that went. Um, I had the steamed shrimp loaded. Y'all, my steamed shrimp was loaded with obey. It was fire. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I had a couple of dips of that queso cheese because it did have 3 carbs per 2 tablespoons. So I had a little bit of that and I threw the rest away. And I kind of felt bad about that because that was money wasted. And I don't like doing that, but I had to get rid of it. I had to because it was jalapeno and cheddar. I prefer jalapeno and nacho, but I had to throw it away. And the shrimp, I had a few dips into cocktail sauce, and I mean really good cocktail sauce, y'all. And my husband had to eat the rest of that because I was like, no, 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 no. So, was it the best birthday ever? No, I'm 57. How could it be the best birthday ever? The weather wasn't perfect. I wasn't in Ocean City. And but it was good. I was satisfied. I was content, and we did the best that we could with what we had, meaning being, you know, at our age, not being able to do too much walking, you know, being tired, knowing that he had to get up to go to work the next day. He had to go be home at a decent time to go to work the next day, early the next day, and plus all of those things we had to take into consideration, you know. So that was the main thing. But I was really surprised, y'all, with when I went into the Jeep and there was more gifts. I was like, you already gave me gifts. And I'm like, there's more, you know, that surprised me. And I was like, some female helped you to get the rest of those things. I was like, there's no way that you did this on your own. And he was like, yeah, I did. He was like, yeah, I did. I did it all in one night. He said, "Had you fooled, didn't I?" And I was like, yeah, I'm serious. I was really fooled. So I'm very grateful and appreciative to what I got. And my girlfriend, that I showed you the card up there, she gave me a bag full of jewelry. And this cute little gift bag, and it was full of jewelry, turquoise and stainless steel jewelry. Y'all know me. I love the blues. I love stainless steel. I love silver. I like gold too, but you know. And I was like, how did you know? How did you know? And she was like, I didn't. She said, I just didn't. I got it for you, you know. So I'm like, this is great. I appreciate it. So anyway, that is the update and of how my day is. And then tomorrow, back to the grind. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for your love. And for those of you who had those little special remarks, I can only imagine what my birthday would have been like if you had been here. I can only imagine. You know what I mean? If you feel like it, let me know what you would have planned for my birthday. I am really curious, and you know who you are, and I am really curious. What would you have done? What would you have done? What would it have been like? All right, y'all. You know who you are. So if you're watching, I know I better either get a comment or email because I know that if you know who you are. All right. See y'all. Bye.